In this video, I'm going to create a cartoon inspired by each letter of the Greek alphabet. Hi, I'm Mike, and when I'm not painting, you can often find me teaching, usually maths or physics. And at the moment, I'm teaching a young autistic lad who's currently inspired by the Greek alphabet, and that experience, using cartoons to inspire him and help him learn, inspired this little video. Hope you enjoy. Here's our first cartoon. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a fist. And a good way to approach this is to just do the first two fingers to begin with. Pop a couple of knuckles in, making the knuckle of the middle finger slightly more pronounced than that of the index finger. And then a couple of gentler knuckles for the other two. Then make the third finger a little bit shorter, and then you've got the beginnings of a fist there. We need a thumb as well, and then let's put something in the hand. And we need another hand here. A thumb. And then we need a kind of an aggressive face. So who's this guy? Well, he's very masculine, he's very dominant, and he's bent this metal pipe. Let's put a few. A little bit of a reflection line there. Bit of a cast shadow, perhaps. There, so as I was saying, this guy is very aggressive, very dominant. So he's bent this metal pipe into the shape of alpha. So this guy is an alpha male. Second cartoon, we'll start with a hand again. So, simple cartoon, but this is Beta. It's Beta the drum. So I guess I could put a few musical notes going off here, but I think I'm just going to leave it pretty much as is, or perhaps put another drumstick there, as if that's about to come in. So beat of the drum, beta the drum. Bit of a weak pun, weak play on words there. So next we'll do a couple of half moon glasses. And we've got an old lady here. And perhaps she's wearing some kind of headscarf. And she's got her hands up in the air. You'll see why in a moment. So now if I turn this one upside down and put a line here, and put a few energy lines or motion lines going round, then you can see that what we've got is a breakdancing grandma, but the headscarf now makes the shape of the gamma. I'll probably colour that in later, but there's gamma. So this is a breakdancing grandma. And I've deliberately not spelled it as grandma to kind of tie in with the gamma, grandma. So it's breakdancing gamma. It's a little bit of a poor play on words there, but you get the idea. Okay, so there's that one. Well, the next letter is Delta, and if you haven't realized yet, I'm just doing the lowercase versions of the Greek alphabet. So there is obviously a river Delta, which I assume is named after the triangular shape of the capital Delta, but I thought I'd modify that for the lowercase version. So So very, very rare, the lowercase river delta formation. So we'll put a bridge in there perhaps. Fish in the river, not my favorite one, but we'll, if I think of something better, we'll come back to that. Another one's just popped into my head. So there's the letter delta, and this is a delta dogtail. I think I prefer that one to the river delta. Okay, well, next up, we have the very rare Epsilon scorpion, or Epsil scorpion. Again, not sure about that one. Might have to come back to that one. Next we have the letter Zeta. Which looks like that. So with a few minor adjustments, we can make that a Zeta fish, because we've got the mouth and the shape of the Zeta eating this poor little fish over here. So let's put another letter Zeta there. Next up we have the letter Eta, which I always do like that. And again, with a few little additions. we have the rather rare but quite cute Etafant. Or if you prefer, you could write it as Etafant. Okay, next letter is the letter Theta, which I always write like that. So if I had a little face there, I've got a theta emoji. So that's an emoji. That's a theta emoji. And obviously it looks like he's got a swooping fringe of hair there. Okay, next up is Iota, and the lowercase version of Iota is just identical to our letter I believe. I'm not sure if it has a dot on the top actually. So maybe it doesn't. So in my little guide I've got here, it doesn't have, it's actually just that, Iota. I think the best thing I can do for this one cat's Iota. Next letter in the Greek alphabet is Kappa. Now in my guide, Kappa, the lowercase kappa, just looks like a lowercase k, but I tend to do it like that. So the version I've got has got straight lines. So for this one, what have we got here? Well, quite obviously, it's a Kappa coffee. What's next then? Next up, we've got Lambda. So a considerable amount of artistic license there, but this is very obviously Lambda. See if you can guess this next one then. So this is the letter mu, and clearly this is a sheet of music. So this chap is reading a broadsheet. This is the letter nu, so this is a news paper. So this is the letter xi. So what have we got going here? Well, it's clearly a horse, right? Well, at a distance, this could perhaps be mistaken for the horse, but on closer inspection, you can see it's got stripes on its body. So this is clearly not a zebra, it's a zebra. So you'll appreciate some of these animals are very, very rare. So the next one is going to require some eggs. Which we put into a bowl. Whisk. So we transfer the eggs to a bowl, we whisk them. Put them into the frying pan, and then we end up with an Omicronlet. So Omicron is just the letter O, hence Omicronlet. Yeah, not sure about that one either. We'll see what we can come up with. Now the next letter is the letter pi. So the obvious one there is, which I've been trying to avoid, it's obviously a crusty pie. Another one would be pylons. Okay, well, the next one up is another animal one. And it's a little known fact that a lot of people mispronounce the name of this particular animal. So a lot of people, if you ask them, what animal is this? They'll tell you it's a pig. But if you look more closely at the nostrils of this particular pig, you'll see it's actually a pig, named after the letter pi, which is mimicked in the nostrils of this animal. Next up, we've got a man. And this is a rho man. So that's the letter rho. So for this next one, we'll start with a car. So there's our car, and the car stopped. So really I should draw on the back of the car actually. Let's do another one. And then perhaps off in the distance, or a little bit off in the distance. We can do another car. That car's waiting. And we're obviously in the UK because they're driving on the left. But why have they stopped? That's the question. Well, this is the letter sigma, and this is a traffic signal. Hey, I didn't say that any of these were good jokes, so there we go. And in keeping with these terrible jokes, so this is clearly a castle tower, but if we look a little more closely, it's actually a tower, because this is the letter tau. So heavy rain, but once in a while things don't work out and you end up with an Epsilon umbrella. So this is the letter Epsilon. So as you can see, these chaps are running away from something. What is it? It is a giant coming for the normal-sized people. And here's the top of the beanstalk. And what does the giant say in Jack and the Beanstalk? Well, he says, and how you pronounce this I think depends on where you're from, but if you're from the UK, he says fee, fi, fo, fum. So this is the letter phi. We need a door to the house. This can be number 6. And here's the owner. And what's he saying? He's saying, oh no. I've lost my door chi. Because this is the letter chi. So this is the letter psi, and this here is a signpost. So we're up to the last letter, which is omega, and so this is an omegote.